Many of us are in danger of losing everything we've worked for, Gwen. That is where we are. We are at that point where we don't know tomorrow what will happen. It's a day by day by day situation.
It's the reality on the ground for proprietors in the dining and entertainment industry in Belize. Like the tourism industry, the COVID-19 pandemic has shattered their business, and despite making investments to adhere to the COVID-19 regulations so that they can operate, the blanket restrictions are not helping. It's a frustrating situation for Lynn Ford Rosado of Thirsty Thursday, because even after his staff got fully vaccinated and ready for safe reopening, curfew was extended. Catastrophically, he ended up having to reduce his staff by 50%.
We operated last year, 2020, I think in general about 3.5, 4 months. I still paid liquor license for a year. This year I had to pay it again, restaurant, but still, and the bills just keep coming, the threats keep coming. We are being threatened by Social Security, by creditors, by banks. I mean, there's been absolutely no relief for anybody in this sector. I've been threatened to be arrested, and they took away my receipt and my certificate, and, with threats to bring us summons. We are all going through hell. Every business owner.
We have lost like 80% of our revenue. I mean, the restriction that is in place to me is, I'll be frankly honest, is somewhat ridiculous because it created a lot of extortion from the police department. It created a lot of, our business owners who are somewhat stimulating the country by giving employments to the locals, we are getting affected very hard. There's so many things that is creating a pressure on the business owners that we are failing here right now. A lot of businesses have been closing down. I had to let go half of my staff, and it's sad.
That crunch in economic activity and the shuttering of businesses has been reflected in the data at City Hall.
We are having the trade license board meeting, and that's the cry of the business owners in this city, that they are mandated by law to pay trade license. But at the other end, the effects of the pandemic is really disrupting their ability to even earn or make their business successful. And they have workers, they have employees. They don't want to lose their business. These people have invested significant resources for years into their business, and as a business owner, you just can't sit by and wait for the pandemic to go away.
The potentially lucrative entertainment industry, which up until 2020 had seen massive concerts and well-attended dance events, came to a screeching halt, while some artists, including performers and disc jockeys, have now been relegated to 8 to 5 jobs. Others have reached rock bottom.
On a daily basis, in terms of artists and DJs reaching out, asking me, Dala, what's next? What we're going to do? What can we do? I mean, the industry is really broken in terms of, you have DJs and artists selling out their equipment because they don't have a job. They don't have nothing to do. They try to look elsewhere to do other things. But, this industry, there's a lot of the entertainers that only know to do what they do. So the industry is taking a lick.
One sentiment shared by all stakeholders is that despite the regulations, people are finding creative ways to enjoy their leisure time. They are asking GOB to let them be part of the process of protecting the public.
You want people to get vaccinated, then let's have incentives. If we don't have incentives, we won't have people doing it.
The blanket type resolutions, restrictions are obviously not working. The curfew is obviously not working. The restrictions on liquor sales or restaurant sales, they are not working. We are having community spreads. We need a dialogue. I believe that every business person in this country, I think any person, thinking person, will realize that the vaccine is the way to go. And it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. But we cannot continue to punish those who have done the right thing.
We have to get vaccinated, or else we'll continue to suffer The businesses will continue to fail. Residents will lose jobs. Right? People can't put food on their table. People can't send their kids to school. The city will fail.
Dwayne Moody for News 5.